Have you checked in with yourself this week? Do you feel the uprise of the energies talking to you? There's no more denying our most deepest desires and feelings. And it may come to us in ways that are unexpected. We may be overly emotional, or we get triggered by seeing people outside. We may be at a peaceful state internally, or feeling like, oh, this is peaceful, what I've done is peaceful, yet there's emotions, memories coming up. Know that you are not alone in that, and that this week we're going to be feeling the uprise of things that we have ignored, things that emotions that we have not seen in the way that is needed for our healing. Um, we are removing ourselves from either blame or victimhood into this place of seeing things more authentically. And in order for that, there's this level of like deep love that is immersing within the self, but it's not something that is like showy and flashy. It's a love that when you say it, you feel it in every fiber of your being. That's the message that I got for us before starting the reading. We'll see what the cards have to say for this week. Amaku, I'm so glad to be here with you. This is Miracles Within Us series, Soy la Medicina. I already started burning a little bit of sage. Let's burn just a little bit more. I am in my homeland as we speak. Um, and so I'm in a new location, as you can see. So I hope you are enjoying the stuff that I've been sharing on Instagram around my journey, and I'll continue to be sharing some stuff as we go along. Okay, so here, invite some clearing energy into your heart, into your mind, into your spirit. Allow yourself to call yourself back. That's what I'm feeling as I'm burning this sage, is like calling back the parts of the self that have been in places where it needs to defend itself, in places where where it feels scared. Know that everything is okay, because you are taking care of you, and what you once allowed before, you have now grown and will not allow to happen to yourself again. Okay, so let's see what we have here with the cards. Let's see, what is the message for this week? Of these cards turned over too. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. We got two queens. I like it, right? Because it's giving this sort of like taking care of the feminine side of us. We got the Ten of Pentacles, which is great. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. All right, let's see. Is there anything else that would like to be shared with us for this week of August 24th through August 27th? Whoa, that's a lot of cards, but we're going to take it. We're going to take it. All right, let's see what we have. Right on top of the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician fell upside down. So just wanted to, in reverse, wanted to just point that out. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the High Priestess. We have here the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And underneath everything, we have the Page of Swords. And as you already know, underneath the deck is the unconscious behaviors, actions that are playing a significant role as to this personal growth that's happening. It feels like this week, and as we know, if you know you're following astrology, this is an eclipse week. We're in the middle of the two eclipses, and we're almost at the full moon eclipse. And this full moon eclipse is going, it's, we're already feeling the power of it. And what it does in this state is it's bringing up all the places we've been feeling confused. And so with this page of swords underneath everything, and you see she's like, she has her sword up, she's ready for battle in some way, but at the same time she's wearing jeans and a shirt. It's like, where's your armor, right? And so there's something about that where it's like you're quick to respond to things. Underneath everything is like, it's mental, so it's like you're quick to respond without listening. And so there's something about putting down your guard, but not in a way where you're not protecting yourself and not listening to your intuition. No, no, no. You are listening to your intuition. Yet you're letting your mind kind of take over instead of your intuition. And so, with this Queen of Cups that we begin with, right, she's very focused on her cup, as you can see there, and she's right near the water. Her dress is submerged between the water and the sand. She's right at that middle place where the sand and the water meet each other. And there's some shells here as well. And she's, you know, she has her crown. And there's something about the focus of seeing things more authentically, right? Then we have here that Three of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? That Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you have been not seeing yourself completely. There is something that you have that comes so natural to you that to you you think every it comes natural to everyone else, and it doesn't, right? Like a lot of times we'd be like, oh, common sense, you know, things like that. Not everyone has the same level of common sense, right? Like we all have our own different experiences, and there's certain things that we just inherently have that are natural gifts, but it's almost like you have not let yourself see your natural gifts. You just kind of assume everyone is having these gifts. Like maybe you are a dreamer, right? And you assume, oh, everyone dreams, right? Like they know their dreams or they remember their dreams. Absolutely not. Maybe you're someone who feels into energy and could kind of tell if someone's off beforehand, right? Like just by the tone of their voice or just looking at a picture, you're like, ooh, they're not happy. That's a gift, right? It's not just like, oh, I know how to read body language. Like there's certain things you can learn, of course, right? But this is talking about more inherited gifts that is like it's surrounded by the two queens, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups is the loving, sensible queen, and the Queen of Pentacles is the one who does. She gives you direction. And so it's like as you lean into the feminine energy of these queens, you allow yourself to start readjusting some of your world. It's like what once worked before isn't going to work anymore. And that's been something that's been happening since I feel June. Like we've been getting little blurps of little things coming up that is like, this is starting not to feel good anymore. This relationship, this friendship, this way of me doing certain things is just not working, right? I don't feel the same, or I feel less than, right? It's something about that. And there's this need for you to feel joy around this realization instead of feeling sad, like, oh, this isn't working. There's something about like seeing, oh, I'm being called into something else. I'm being called into a higher perspective of myself, right? We have here two major arcanas. Yeah, two major arcanas, the Magician and the High Priestess. The Magician came up in reverse, and it came up on top of the 10 of Pentacles. I want to show you the 10 of Pentacles, because the 10 of Pentacles is a really good energy, right? It's like the completion that you want to get to. It's different than the 10 of Swords, right? The 10 of Swords is like, I can no longer deny the betrayal. I can no longer deny the lies and all that. The backstabbing is like you're stabbed onto the floor. But the 10 of Pentacles is about, wow, my hard labor has worked. My dedication to my practice, to my body, right? Because it's very Pentacles is the physical, tangible. So it's like maybe you've been working, you have some body goals, um, body goals. I just made that up, but like goals for your body, right? Like maybe you want to look a certain way, or maybe you want to feel a certain way, right? Taking care of your health, right? Those sort of things fall into the Pentacles, right? And so with the Magician coming on top of that in reverse, is the Magician card is one that could either be a trickster or it could be the miracle worker, right? And it's reverse. This is where I want you to watch out, because I feel like another storyline is coming up. There could be some energy of someone trying to say, "Oh, I'm successful. I've done this. I've done that," but um, you got to make sure that their actions are also matching what they're saying, right? Someone who's like, "Yes, I have this. I've accomplished that," but then they're so not those things. The Magician is saying, be aware of those around you. And I like that the High Priestess comes up right after it, and it came up in the upright. And so the High Priestess is the one who knows, the one who sees through the illusion, right? She comes after the Magician, right? So it's like the High Priestess cannot be fooled by the Magician. The High Priestess knows if that magic is real or if that magic is being is a form of trickery, an illusion, right? The High Priestess is you, right? You have developed, that's why it's like important for you to turn this 3 of Pentacles around, right? Where it's like you are the teacher, the student, and the art, right? You're not seeing your natural gifts. And the thing is, like, it's a very intuitive gift. It's something that others have maybe shunned you on. Like, how do you know? Like, they're constantly asking you, how do you know? And it's like, these are not things you explain. These are things you experience. You like, it's a knowing. And there's certain things that you cannot explain. If you have a bad feeling about a person and they haven't done anything, but you have a bad feeling about them, you have a bad feeling, right? And there's sometimes that you cannot, there's sometimes what's the word? Like, you can't explain it, right? And the thing is, like, someone who's trying to like trick you, or someone who's trying to coerce you, get you into a certain way of thinking, of being, so they could get something from you, are gonna try to get you to explain things that are not explainable. And I want you to be aware of that this week. There might be somebody trying to push that on you, where they're like, well, and it's like, these are things that are felt. And the thing is, I feel like you are in a place where you're developing your spirit, and there are those around you who are still very much stuck in just like, I when I see it, I know it's true, right? Like, it's only true if I see it, feel it. And as you know, in spirit, there's so much more than that, right? And it's like, in order for us to trust, there's a need for you to kind of see and lean into the High Priestess. There's something that you walk away from with this 8 of Cups, right? And it comes with the realization with this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, remember, the knights are their fast energy, and this one is one of the fastest of the knights, right? They come in, they try to, and it's a sword, so it has to do with the mind. So I want you to be mindful of people trying to play with your thoughts, your mind, your mindset. It's This is a time for you to gather your spirit. I wish there was a few wands here, but wands have to do with the spirit, the fire of our spirit, the who we are. We have the two of wands and the seven of wands, and that's the thing. It's like you're letting yourself be kind of talked into things that you don't necessarily feel your spirit is wanting you to do. Or maybe you agree to something. I feel like you have agreed to something maybe like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and this week you're finally like getting to the realization, I don't think that agreement works for me. And there may be some fear or like something holding you back around just bringing it up. And the thing here is for you to bring it up. It's for you to say it in a way where you're still respectful, right? Where it could be like, I know I agreed to, do this thing. And at the time, I thought I could do it. But now that I've sat with it or I've experienced it a little bit, I realize that it isn't for me. How can we reorganize this in a way where we fit it through, that it works for all of us? And if it's something that it's like that other party is like, no, it has to be this way, then you need to sit with yourself and be like, well, this, I already know this doesn't work for me. What is my next step? And that's where it's like there's something around that realization where you realize I have to walk away from something. And it's walking away from emptiness, because it is empty cups. You're not walking away from cups that are filled. You're walking away from the emptiness, right? And the thing is, like, you might hold on because there's some false sense of security. And I say false because anything that our spirit is telling us is not for us, and we're like, but it's working. I'm telling you, it's not going to work for very long, because the way that the energies are playing out is trying to push you on your right path. And as of right now, there's certain things that you have agreed upon that once did serve you but don't serve you right now. Okay? I would lean into the high priestess energy. Like, I really feel that out of all the cards, sorry, excuse me, I have a little bit of like stuffy nose. I would lean into the high priestess. And with the high priestess energy, there's like a risk that you take, right? There's some like uncertainty around something, but it's like, I need to take this first step to see if it is for me, right? Like, let's say, let's put this in dating, for instance. Let's say you are, dating a new person and they invite you somewhere, and your higher self is saying, okay, this is not a person you usually would talk to, but I do feel that it's safe for you to try to have this go out, right? Whatever this experience. It's telling you to trust yourself throughout the way. With this seven of wands, do you see this? I'm not too happy about this card, but I wanted to bring it up because the wands is the spirit. So there's something about like you are fighting your spirit, you're fighting what you know. It may be that someone invites you out and you already know this ain't for me, but you're still trying to make it work because you're lonely or something like that. And it's like, no, don't do that to yourself. It's better for you to move in your gracefulness. It's better that you see the opportunities in front of you. We end here with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is about a new opportunity, but the thing is, you're not seeing it because you're kind of fighting yourself, right? Like, you see this, you're fighting the pentacle, like you're kind of like, no opportunity, don't come this way, I want things to stay the same. Like there's something about that, like, and I'm feeling like there's a need to trust in the new right now. Like there's something calling you that's new that you've never done, and it comes from something that you are naturally gifted, but you're so used to doing things in a certain way, right? It might be like you've been working for a company for a long time, and now you have the opportunity to maybe start your own little company or business or little like something else, and it's like you're like, no, no, no one would be interested in that, no, 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 that's not going to work. Like that's what this Seven of Wands is doing to that pentacle. And like if you look, like she's, you see, like it's kind of like she's trying to bring it down, and this pentacle is coming from the sky trying to give you something, right? It's like an awareness that comes to you through your spirit to do something physical with what it is that you have gotten, what you have in place. um this is interesting because there's an internal battle. It's like, you know, you need to walk away, but you're like, no, maybe I'll stay a little bit longer, right? It's like someone punched you in the face and you're like, well, it didn't leave a bruise, so it's okay. It's like that. That's like what you're doing to yourself internally. And it's like, what, you have to have a bruise, you need to have a broken nose in order for you to walk away. The yelling wasn't enough, right? Like the battle inside of you isn't enough for you to see, like, I need to do something different. And I know that it's something that I've never tried before, because there's something along those lines. Okay, so I'm gonna take out excuse me, I'm gonna take out a card for each day. So let's see, for Monday, what is the card for Monday? What would you like to share with us? Appreciation, number 15. So we have number 15, appreciation, and that's for Monday. And so this Monday, today is the day I'm recording it, Monday. We're being called to see the beauty in this opportunity. What flips around the anger, the upset, the sadness, the insecurity around what to do moving forward, what flips it around is starting with that acknowledgement of appreciation, right? Start with the little things and then grow it and grow it. It's like, I appreciate I have a home, I appreciate I have food on my table, I appreciate I have water, right? And then you bring it up. I appreciate I have money, I appreciate I have friends, I appreciate, right? And then move it up. I appreciate my spirit, I appreciate this time that my spirit is speaking to me so loudly I cannot ignore it anymore. I appreciate this moment even though I feel sad, because there's certain things that were sad, or that I'm afraid to move into, right? Like there's something about that. Okay, so that's for Monday. Let's see for Tuesday. What's the message for Tuesday? Oh, that's way too many cards. Okay. What's the message for Tuesday? Caring connections, number 14. Okay. I think we got that last week too. Um, no, for the weekend reading. Sorry. Caring connections for Tuesday. So for Tuesday, there's something that is like, you got to bring that into yourself. It's like Monday, you start with the appreciation of yourself. And then Tuesday, you move into bringing the theme of caring connections. Where are the places I feel connected? So I'll share this with you. You know, we all have like different friends and stuff like that, right? And there, I haven't spoken to a few of my friends. So like yesterday, I was messaging a few of them, and it's so interesting how each one responds differently. And it's so beautiful. Like one of my friends, um she really surprised me. She just started saying so many beautiful things about me. She's like, "Hi, my friend. How are you? I feel so grateful for you in my life." Like she just started pouring into me with from nowhere, like just and I just really sat with that and I'm like, that's what I love. I love that because I also give that. And it felt so good to receive it and I wasn't expecting it. Um, and so there's something about that there. It's like be the receiver and the giver. So if there's someone that you really love and really care for, on Tuesday is a good day to reach out to them because we're all going through something right now and we all need a little bit of inspiration. We all need a little bit of the remembrance of our value in others' lives, right? And allow yourself to also receive that in return, right? Like there's something about that for Tuesday. All right, Wednesday. Wednesday. Corntopia number 11. Wow, I'm loving these like supportive energies because Corntopia is, it's like utopia, right? Corntopia, right? So Corntopia is about bringing in your harvest, right? It's like on Wednesday, right? Which I the it's like we're so close to the full moon because the full moon is Thursday, the full moon eclipse. We have like a burst of some cloud kind of fades away. We have a moment on Wednesday where like the sun starts to shine through the clouds, right? We get this moment of realization. Wait, I think I think I could do this thing. I think or I feel this. I feel like maybe I should reach out to this person, and having that conversation with somebody opens up another door for you. It's like something like that. It's like something that you've planted a long time ago now becomes birth, right? And I feel like it does have something to do with your network, your connections, right? Like who you are surrounded with and your opportunities and things along those lines, right? So there's something about that for Wednesday, right? Like some opportunity opens up for you. Okay, so let's see for Thursday. Through the harvest of what you've already implanted, it's like the getting the fruits of your labor. It's like finally being able to get your pineapple from your pineapple plant, like it's that. Let's see, Thursday we have the number 24, adjacent possibilities. All right. So it's about seeing things from other places in other ways. The possibilities are here for you, but you have to be more creative. It's not just like I'm going to fill out this job application and that's going to be the thing that makes me happy for the rest of my life. No. That isn't it. It's something else. It's adjacent. There's some sort of negotiation. There's some form of like building relationship, creating something, and it's out of the ordinary, right? It's not something that is like completely written in stone. It's a new thing, right? So this eclipse energy is really allowing us to and giving us the confidence if we allow ourselves to receive it, to try these new things, to be willing to take that risk. But you have to be able to put the battle within yourself away. Your self-esteem, you must see yourself at the most highest self-esteem right now. Even if things are not perfect, your body's not perfect, your mind's not perfect, your situation's not perfect, it doesn't matter. You still need to keep your esteem high. You need to say, I am of value and I bring value to this world. I have a gift that is here, that is so natural to me. And what do people say to me, right? Like maybe something that can help you recognize what it is. What do people constantly say about you that you're like, oh, well, yeah. And they're like, no, but that is something that's unique, right? Like if you're like a really good friend and everyone's like, yo, you really are, like, you show up and things like that. There's something about that energy for you to see. It's like, I'm reliable, I'm structured, I am dependable. Where can I put that into things for myself? How can I be dependable, reliable, safe for me in what I want to create? Maybe I want to be a dancer. Maybe I want to go, I don't know, sing. I don't know. I personally don't know, but you know for yourself. And that's what this is talking about, right? So for this remaining of the week, as we move into this full moon eclipse on Thursday, right? There is all of this stuff happening internally, right? If you feel the nudge to reach out to someone, reach out to them, right? See what happens. Do they give you that positive energy back, or are they shutting you down, right? Like, see what's going on. Remember the themes of each day. Monday is appreciation. Tuesday is about caring connection. So you want to get in connections with your network. On Wednesday, we have Cointopia, which is like some opportunity comes to us. So be ready for that phone call. Be ready to go on Wednesday. Be ready for something on Wednesday, right? Like something on Wednesday. And then Thursday is like the adjacent possibilities, which is like, it's going to require you to change some things up. Your routine is going to change. But the thing is, don't get overwhelmed by it. See the excitement, see the beauty around this opportunity, because it is a good one. But you got to put to rest that internal battle. There's an opportunity here for you. Don't start banging it down with that stick, okay? Don't be like this, pushing down your opportunities. Don't do that. Don't do that right now, okay? Let yourself grow at this time. All right, my beautiful souls, thank you for being here with me. I will see you for the weekend reading. I did the weekend reading last week as a live, and I think it's hard for you to find it, so I didn't do a live, but it was fun doing a live. I'm gonna see how to fix those things so that it could still stay on my page, on my YouTube page. All right. If you want to follow me on Instagram, because I'm on there more often, you can follow me at Miracles Within Us on my Instagram, and all that stuff will be below and in the channel. And if you would like to book your complimentary 30-minute session with me, you can at soylamedicina.com. Info will be around here. And from my heart to yours, de mi corazón hasta la tuya. Ciao, mi gente.